detectives. Hi guys, it's Sarah, aka Frank's mum. So I'm just jumping on to do a very quick video today to talk about these little things. We've got medication here and we need to get this to our dogs in a way that they will actually eat it. It's one of the biggest problems we have as dog owners. From time to time and in their life, it's likely at some point they're going to have some sort of veterinary medication. Now, unfortunately, my dog Frank has got an infection. We've tried to treat it holistically, but this week we decided he needed to go to the vet and he's been put on a course of antibiotic. Now, I'm sure your dog's exactly the same as mine. I struggle to get my dogs to take any sort of tablets. It's probably the taste of it. It doesn't taste like anything that they recognise. So I'm going to show you literally within 10 minutes, no baking, no freezing time required, how I'm going to use just 3 different items to create these tiny little pill pockets that will make your dog take their medication down in one. Tried and tested by me this week. So these are the little pill pockets. I'm going to show you exactly now, you stay with me for the next few minutes, exactly how we're going to do it. So thank you everyone for joining in. Let me know where you are watching from so I can give you a little shout out a little bit later. Right, so we're going to get these little pill pockets and you guys are going to time me how quickly this is to do. So this is the size of the medication we're working with. So at all times I need to make sure that we have got the pill pocket to the right size so we can make a little hole in there. So what we're going to use to do this is, I've got chopstick, I've got my bowl, wooden spoon, I've got some goat's milk because I prefer not to use dairy. We have got peanut butter. Now with peanut butter, it's really important that you don't get a peanut butter that has xylitol in it or palm oil. But obviously do your research about peanut butter. So I like this brand. I got it in the supermarket, so it wasn't difficult to get hold of. And the only ingredient in this particular peanut butter is peanuts. I've also got some almond flour because it's healthier than normal flour. But definitely talk to your vet, by the way, if you've got diabetic dogs, because they may might try and recommend to you that you use something like coconut flour. So definitely discuss this with your vet, especially if you're taking medication. I've also just got this really simple like ice cube tray, because what we're going to do after we've made these pill pockets is we're just going to pop them in your ice cube tray, put them in the fridge so that they're ready for you. Right, so let's get to work. So I am literally going to take 2 tablespoons of almond flour. And I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of goat's milk. Ideally you want to get raw organic goat's milk if you can. I'm not a fan of dairy with the dogs. Just give it a little mix up here. Now almond flour is a lot more porous, it takes a lot more of the fluid than normal flour does. So you might find that you have to just kind of play along with it. And the same thing if you're going to use a different type of flour. So this is just go a little bit slowly, see what you need and get going. So I'm going to put a little bit more almond flour in here. Give that a mix. You can see that's now starting to get nice and doughy. Then we are going to get our peanut butter. And we're just going to use a tablespoon. Now obviously if your dog is on long-term medication, you need to have a think about what you're using in terms of the ingredients, because we don't want to be giving them something calorific that's going to make them gain weight or something that's too sweet. So definitely obviously take that into consideration. This is kind of the ideal recipe for a dog that needs to have short-term antibiotics. Like I said, unfortunately my puppy Frank is going to have antibiotics for a couple of weeks, so we're just going to use this one here for him. So I'm just giving this a mix up now. Look how simple that's been. I've literally just been doing that. And you know what? I'm not scared to get my hands dirty, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get my rings off and I'm just going to literally get there and knead it in and show you really how easy this is. So I'm just going to get my mixture and you might see me putting a bit more. I'm going to go a bit Jamie Oliver and put a bit more flour on that. Just give it a good knead together. Like I said, add a little bit more flour if you need to. This isn't kind of a hard and fast rule. It won't go wrong if you don't need it. That. And what we're going to do is just try and separate it. I normally try and go for about finger size, and what we're going to do is we are literally, and I'm just going to show you the first couple just so you get the idea of it. Woo. This is super easy, guys. You can do this at any time and it doesn't have to take a lot of time out of your day. Definitely something I would recommend, rather than having to kind of try and force a tablet down your dog's throat and rub their throat and all that kind of stuff. See, now you can see we've got this big ball of mixture. So I'm going to put that to one side. And I'm literally going to get this dough just going to rub it like I would a sausage roll. You need to always kind of have your medication on side at the same time so that you can actually start working out. Look, so we got that size. It needs to be a bit fatter because we have got a big antibiotic that Frank needs to be taking every day. It is so simple, guys, and really inexpensive and a lot less stressful than it needs to be for your fur baby. And what I'll do is actually I will also include a video of how much Frank likes it, because he will literally take this down the hole in one. So I use a chopstick here. I have chopsticks in my hand, but you could probably use something from the barbecue if you have it. And the idea is just to kind of create a hole, play with that, and look, there you go, pill pockets. It was that easy. So then all you do, like I said, is you just pop it in your little ice cube tray, put it in the fridge. You want to use it by the same time that you're saying that your kind of dairy product, like your goat's milk or your milk, expires. Don't let it kind of go off. So for example, my goat's milk says that it goes off on the 26th of September. So obviously if I had made a lot of them, I wouldn't be using them anything past the 26th of September. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below what you took away from it, if that's something you're going to do. And if you have any other recipes that you think are quite similar to this one and you want me to give a try, I'd love to hear from them. So I hope you found this useful. Hope you have a wonderful day and speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.